Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Daniel Carlson taking on for Las Vegas.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you are with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cap it. Home to trips right.
Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
At the 30.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
2-yard loss.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Hey, ram. Baylor Tiger. 59.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. Xavier Gibson deep to return. Very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. On play action, it is Dart exiting the pocket right. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. A run, and this is Ashton Genty. And he'll get past the marker. He's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Once again, it's Genty. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Rolling right. Now he'll run. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Dart. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, Dart. That is brought in. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big-time play for Vegas. 6 yards.
Simply put, you just have to be more disciplined along the back end, Mike, especially when you're playing against a quarterback like this. I mean, his ability to identify mismatches so quickly and then target them with the ball, you've got to take away that space, change up your looks, and as a result now, they're going to test your red zone defense.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. A play fake, now Dart, rolling, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Jackson Dart, touchdown Vegas.
Daniel Carlson on for
The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of a
I can
yard.
promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll go again with Hampton. And he'll take this to about the 28. Veteran safety Jamal Adams there for the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Set. Home troops right. Hey, Kappa, 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 Kappa.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their third series to see if they can make it happen.
And they'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Junior Colson there to make the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 31, here is second and 8. They'll go play action here with Dart. He'll get this off to Genty. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and 2, and it's Dart. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down, Raiders.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
They'll run the toss to Genty. We'll get this to about midfield. Dante Jackson that time in on the tackle.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A 40-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now Dart. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers.
Complete.
It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Raider first
It's a
down.
gain of 10. First down, Las Vegas.
Pack the 60. Pack the 6. Checking. Crash.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll get that to the former volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. And now it's the Michigan man, Donovan Edwards. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well. And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. They'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Las Vegas. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders move out on top, 14-0.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, here comes Davis.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Set. Ready.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Richie Grant. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On first and 10, it's Genty. Finding space at the 15. And he'll take this one in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Davis now to return it.
Darius Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Cut. Set. Grenade. Set.
They'll go with Hampton. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Set. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
19 yards. And the
They'll come up here,
Chargers,
1st and 10.
Set.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Set.
Here comes Hampton on the toss right. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big...
He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand.
Grenade. Cut. Set. Hey, Ray. Grenade. Cut. Set.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. This pass caught. Right side. It's Allen. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Orange. Ready.
Herbert now on 1st down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On the ground, it's Genty. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down, back at the 5.
He's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium. after a short break. It is 3rd and long. Run right up the gut is Genty. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Back deep is Darius Davis. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Ready? Run! Set.
On play action now, Herbert. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Now a screen set up for Edwards. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Edwards. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
By number 4. Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Ready, break!
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He has Hyatt complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
He'll try to run for it, and he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
I love this call on 4th down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big 1st down.
Ready up!
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Vegas. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, run!
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Khalil Mack, multiple-time All-Pro there on the tackle. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Let's go now.
Dart. That's caught left side by Bowers. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Bowers, the man in motion. A run. Genty. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
From the 29. Here's 2nd and a couple. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A throw right side. Taken in by Tucker. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
18-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 3rd down, here is Dart. We'll get this complete to his tight end Bowers. To the pylon, he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Davis now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. Down the right sideline. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. And the Chargers, first down.
On the give, here's Hampton. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Another run here with Hampton. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
A 5
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Set. Go.
Throwing now is Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That's to the end zone, just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Quentin Johnston's the man he was looking for on that one. And it's going to be 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
59. Set.
Herbert going to go on 4th down. That one, Quentin Johnston. Chargers. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
Gibson now on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go. Take over.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Once again, it's Genty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
He'll get that out to Edwards. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Vegas. Looking to throw. It's Dart. That'll be taken in by Edwards. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Now a handoff to Edwards. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Tony Jefferson on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Dart. That one caught by Tucker. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. 35 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On the play fake, here's Dart. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 6. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. And this ball incomplete on third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
A play fake, now Dart. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Raider first down. Now a give, but here comes the reverse. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And the Raiders are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Edwards will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, here comes Davis. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hey, easy. We go orange. 380. Ready.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. A 7-yard pickup.
Second down and 3.
Set. 380. Set.
They'll go again with Hampton. Into the secondary at the 45. 20. 15. And he will go all the way. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short, because they're going to stay out and go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Chargers 13. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the
After the
Chargers.
touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Gibson now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he'll take this up to the 30. A pickup of 5. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 5. On the draw, it's Edwards. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
60, Cowboy 80.
Out of shotgun. It's done. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 74 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will add one more onto their big lead.
13. Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Set. Black 80.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. That's to the running back, Omarion Hampton. Down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. That is a big play for L.A. 52 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
59. 380. Good out. 380. Good out. Set.
On first down, Herbert. That is caught. And he's in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, L.A. Well, it's not going to be be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the linebacker, Devin White.
The score, Raiders 49, Chargers 19. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On the ground, here's Zamir White. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Taken down at the
From the 43, here's second and 2.
Pickup brings up second and 2.
Now Dart. That's caught by Bowers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
From the 38 now, here's second and 4.
38-yard line.
In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. To the air on second down. Dart. They'll set up the screen to White. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Third down and 9. To the air again goes Dart. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Motion man is Hyatt. Throwing again, Dart. He has Hyatt complete. And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play. To the air once more is Dart. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Dart gonna throw it again. He gets this one to Tucker. And he will score! Trey Tucker, touchdown Raiders. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying, it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, here comes Davis. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. That is left side and taken in by Allen.
Complete to number 13, Keenan Allen. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Set, 59, 59. 380, 12, 12. Let's go, let's go. Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
downs is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out.